Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. 1-1 between Juventus and Sevilla. I am extremely angry. I am still shaking. I'm really shaking of anger this time, but really anger.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that. What do you want, Siri? Even Siri doesn't understand. I am extremely angry, but so angry. For two things. For the performance of the team. It is not acceptable. It is absolutely not acceptable to play a game like this. But it's really not acceptable to play a game like this with a starting lineup that is wrong by Massimiliano Allegri, by the reaction of mentally weak players after the goal. And then I'm super angry for something else. And whatever you want to say, guys, whatever you want to say, and I will repeat, whatever you want to say, I don't know how it's possible to not whistle a penalty here. A penalty, you can miss it. It doesn't mean that you score. A penalty, Milik missed the last penalty we received. So it doesn't mean a penalty is not, it's a penalty, you deserve to score because of the performance, you didn't play well, you don't deserve it. No. Penalty, you receive or you don't receive. There is or there is no penalty. This is the consequences of the studs on the leg of Rabiot. These are the consequences of the studs of Rabiot. If you are looking at the foul committed by this defender, look at the foot on Rabiot with a super high foot. This is red card. This is red card and penalty. Vincenzo is saying it's a red card and penalty. I am extremely angry. And there is one thing. And then we'll speak about the bad performances, the wrong choices of Max, the bad performances of the team, the disaster performance of Alexandro, again in a four-man defense, the really bad performance of Bonucci, and looks like I'm the only person on earth that understands that Bonucci and Locatelli together on the field do not work. Well, apparently, there is one thing that I will want really to forgive the players. Looks like the players, they also know that it's disgusting. They also know that whatever they do, it will be much harder than for every single other team on earth. Because not only they are taking away points from you, meanwhile in the season that never happened to any other team, 15 points like that. On top of that, they are giving it back, but they will take it away again. So whatever you do in Serie A, they don't know how many points it will take back. It depends. If you are winning against Cremonese, they will take back 3 points even more. But on top of that, they are robbing you on the field. Salernitana, it happened only against us. That push from Sergej Milinkovic-Savic against us. The Inter in Coppa Italia, that push first on, I don't remember the play, on Kostic, and then we commit the penalty. There is a penalty, but guys, I have million things. That goal scored by Danilo that was cancelled. You remember the Juventus is going with a goal against Roma, and they cancelled that goal because Dusan Vlahovic touched it in the middle of the field. But then hey, we don't have to forget, they are giving the same goal for Monza against Juve without any problem. Napoli, we are doing a tackle in the middle of the field where we are taking the ball. The referee is watching, saying there is nothing. The VAR is calling back. When it's happening to other teams in the middle of the field, to Inter, they are saying goes on with a real foul for Mkhitaryan case. Guys, seriously, what are we speaking about? If I am a football player, if I am a football player with the anger that I have, with le inerbi, with the nerves that I have, I don't know if I'm able to finish the game. I don't know if I don't receive a red card at the first minute of the game. I don't know if I go crazy mentally, because there is injustice here for the players. This is injustice. This is not correct. This is to go crazy, to lose everything in your mind. This is crazy. This is not normal. This is me going out of my body. This is not normal. How do you want to explain to a kid that is starting to watch football, that is seeing these things, that it's normal, that we have to accept the decision of the referees? How do you want to say it? How do you want to explain fair play? So now that I threw up all the anger I had about that episode, and again, it has nothing to see. And please stop. I see, I already read your morale. We played bad, so you can't complain. What played bad? No complain. There is a penalty, there is no penalty. There is a foul, there is no foul. That doesn't mean that you score. You whistle. Then you see if you score or not. If you are in the box and they commit a penalty on you, you give a penalty. Punto. Do we lose 5-1? Maybe, but that's performance-wise. But that penalty, if we receive it, we have to receive it. Stop. Now we can speak about every bad choice of Max Allegri. We can speak, because he did. And there are things that I don't understand. We can speak about the reactions of the player that were totally in existence and not acceptable at that level. And especially if you are repeating it after Inter game. We can speak about everything. No problem. But don't come here on the channel to tell me, but we don't deserve because we didn't play well. But what does that even mean? We don't even play well, so we don't deserve. Or don't complain about the referee because you don't play well. There are two things that are totally correct. And why one cannot go with the other one? We played bad. We don't deserve to win, probably, on performance-wise. Whatever you want. You are correct, guys. But one is not excluding the other one. That penalty, you give it to me, then I miss it. I score it. But that penalty, you give it to me. It is not normal that Sevilla players, they have a joker card that they can do 150 fouls without receiving a yellow card, while we, at the first touch, small touch, we are receiving a yellow card. Rabiot, Locatelli, Chiesa, they all receive minor, small, crazy yellow card, while the other ones, they really need to kill our players before receiving it. Now we can speak about that thing, but first let me read the comments because I received a lot of beautiful comments. Golatti from Rad, thank you for your donation, Rad. Let me try to read all of them. Sam, thank you for your donation, buddy. Terrible starting 11, then praise sub will save us. The subs has been done by Allegri. Half time. Sam, thank you for your donation again. Half time. Then we did it because Bonucci went out and we anticipated the bad performance of Dusan Vlahovic. Milik did even worse than Vlahovic. The only change that worked well was Pogba. Guys, it's not, you know it, huh? You know how much I like Pogba, but I have no shame to say he's bad, he's not good. Disaster season of Pogba. But give me at least the credits on Pogba is the best team of the player with one leg. With an autonomy of 30 seconds is better than all the players of Mamma mia. But what a player. Then I see the name of Ealing Jr. You know, the biggest thing I'm angry with Allegri, there are a few, today there are a few things. One of the biggest thing that I'm angry with Allegri is he cancelled Ealing Jr. from the game. Alternating Chiesa and Ealing Jr. was a total disaster. To give Chiesa a more comfortable position, you cancelled Ealing Jr. Ealing Jr. is, at the moment, more informed than Federico Chiesa. We'll come back. Federico Chiesa is one of my favorite players. There's not a mystery. The shirt of Chiesa is here. I love Chiesa. But at the moment, he's not the Federico Chiesa yet that we want. I know there's a lot of people that were complaining, why is he not starting? Look at the game of Chiesa. He has difficulties to play the one-on-one. Then we can speak about positioning, about Max Allegri. And you are correct. That he has put some players in difficulties with the positioning, what he's asking. Today he's playing the two positions that he prefers, in a 4-3-3, up on the right, up on the left. We are even trying to put him in the best position for him to shine. He has difficulties to do the movements on one-on-one. He needs time to come back. But the problem is, you're cancelling the one that was creating something on the left, and it was Ealing Jr. He was a bit confused, he was missing the last pass, but the only one today that was creating something offensively was Ealing Jr. And Ealing Jr., you are changing him, and he totally disappeared because he's not good in that position. He was tested there from, Brambilla with the next gen, played a few games, but that's not his position. No, we will come back, of course, on Bonucci, we'll come back on all the players. Pogba, magnifique from Florian Ristea, thank you for the donation, Florian. I spoke about it, I said it, and you're totally correct, 100% correct. Thank you, Florian. Thank you, Ron Rusitano. Whole match of frustration between the play and the refs, but what a finish, fino alla fine. The finish, guys, I tell you immediately, thank you, Ron, I totally agree. What a finish, a fino alla fine finish, yes. But this is not enough, huh? This is not enough to, if we play like this in their stadium, if we finish like this in their if we play like this, in their stadium, forget about fino alla fine. Forget about it. You know, I was reading all the pages, the papers, the Spanish papers, also the supporters, what they were saying about their team and so on and so on. They believe in that competition. They were losing 2-0 against Manchester United. They come back on a 2-2. Then at home, they kill them. Huh? They totally destroy them. They have a confidence that is crazy. But that's make me angry because they are not even strong. This Sevilla, you have to destroy them 3-0. They left so many spaces open in the first half, and you are not able to finish it. You are wasting every single opportunity. Juventus played bad, but bad. In the first 20 minutes, and I will come back on everything, guys. I see your comments. In the first 20 minutes, Juventus is trying. But how many times did I tell you? Juventus has a really unbalanced team. I said it, go back to my videos about how I analyze the game, the post games. I said Juventus has one big problem, huge problem. The team, they have a problem with finding a balance between a 3-5-2 or a 4-3-3. Because when we play 4-3-3, we have problems on our left and on our right because we have no fullbacks. And today was a really big evidence, another time, that we have no fullback. That the fullbacks that we have in the name of Alexandro are over and finished. It's not a mystery that the only games that Alexandro played well was when he was playing in a three-man defense. From the moment that he's going with 4, it's a disaster. If on top of that you are putting Bonucci with up front Locatelli, you are cancelling even Locatelli. I don't understand why Max is not seeing that Bonucci and Locatelli are not able to work together. The 20 minutes Juventus is even trying. They try to go up. Guys, let's not lie. Did we play well? No, huh? I'm not speaking about playing well. The behavior of a team that is entering correctly with the intention to go and to score. And we have a few chances, but totally wasted. Huh? I was watching, you know what I was watching in the first half? Juventus passes in opposition half, not even in final third, opposition half after 20 minutes before conceding a goal. We were at 50%, 54%. Sevilla was not better, huh? 45, less than us. It was a game where the team were playing in ball possession. They went up, especially Juventus, in the first minutes, and then you wasted the ball. Because I don't understand. The problem is that in that 4-3-3, you have an Alexandro that is going up, and the team is totally unbalanced. Nobody is able to take that spot. I'm blaming Bonucci on that one, because Bonucci needs to pay attention, and if Bonucci is not able to recuperate that position, which I understand, which I totally understand, then Bonucci, he's the captain of the team, on top of being the center defender that needs to be the voice of that defense. He needs to call the player to say, pay attention. At a certain moment in the second half, we saw how Cuadrado went up on the field. He went up. Locatelli took his spot. This is one of the the first things tactically that you learn at football. In football, guys, I was a coach as well. In football, the first thing that you learn to players, kids, it's how to control a ball, how to pass a ball, how to shot on goal. Technique. Then, The first thing that you're teaching them tactically is when someone is leaving his position, you take his position so that you cover that hole in the field. We are not able to pass the ball. We are not able to control the ball. And we are not able tactically to replace our players. And Bonucci is to blame here. Bonucci is to blame here. Because Bonucci doesn't need to take the spot of Alexandro. Because if Bonucci is going left, you are leaving a big gap there. But Bonucci needed to anticipate and speaking and saying, he's up. Pay attention. Come back. Locatelli or Rabiot, whatever you want. I don't know who. Big mistakes there. Zaki, Warfa, and then I will also come back and say thank you to the people that renewed their membership. Let me say thank you first to the people that renewed their membership. Otherwise, I will forget to thank them. Mista, 15 months. Sandro the Goat, Talisman, Disaster. Words of the match together with Bonucci and also Allegri. You remember when I told you about Inter, Coppa Italia, I said, most of the time I understand what he wants to do. And Miretti was bad as well today. But Miretti in a different level. Bonucci and Alexandro were a disaster. But if you start with Quadrado, Alexandro, Danilo, and Bonucci, you are looking for it. You are really looking for it. Defensively, you have already an unimbalanced team. I understand that you don't want to play with 3 men, because if you are playing with 3 men, the danger is that Kostic is coming down, Quadrado is coming down, and you are suffering. I understand that. Roberto Gallo, 5 mesi, 5 months with you. Dai, Juve, forza Juve fino alla fine. What an awful performance, though. This player disrespected the heritage of Juve. Big words, Roberto, big words, disrespecting the heritage of Juve. But I can understand where you're coming from. If the first half, you can see the goal, because then I will read Zaki, Mohamed, Allen, and Nirai. You know what angered me the most? Well, I will take away the Zaki. I'll come back on Zaki in a second, Zaki. You know what angered me the most? I will tell you one thing. Juventus was not playing well. When we were attacking the first 20 minutes, Juventus was not playing well. You waste some passes, you try some easy, basic patterns, and you are not able to do it. But at least you try. We all said that the quality of the players were not fantastic, but at least you try. And I can say, okay, you concede a goal, and I will tell you, the few minutes after that we conceded the goal, we even tried a bit. We tried a bit to go up. 1 minute, huh? So the immediate reaction after the goal was we try. And then when we are up, we receive another counter-attack. You remember that counter-attack when Danilo is running and luckily he's touching it. I don't know if there was an offside or not. I believe there was an offside, but anyway, I'm not sure if they would whistle in or not. But luckily Danilo is touching it. From that moment on, and I believe it's the 27th minute, it's over. And you saw the fear in the eyes of the players of Juve. They were walking. They were not even able to react. It looks like, and I said it live when I was doing the watch along, the brain totally frozen and that it paralyzed all the body. The body was frozen. They couldn't do anything anymore. It was over. And this is something where I say no. That's something where I say, I'm sorry, guys. With all the respect, you are Juventus. How many times did we say this season, when we concede a goal, Juventus is losing or not able to react, not able to win? From the moment that we concede, we give up because mentally we are not strong. We are scared. Today I saw fear in the eyes of Juve to waste it. But do you remember what happened against Inter? Against Inter at the 15th minute, we concede a goal. And then it's over. Huh? We woke up Inter. I tell you the truth. You know, Inter, they will win the Champions League. Huh? They will win the Champions League. That you like it or that you don't like it, Inter will win the Champions League. And you know because of who? Because of Juve. Because we woke them up when they were in their hole. when they came to play in the Allianz Stadium, because of our performance, because of whatever you want to, we woke them up, and especially we gave them the confidence in the return game, where we didn't play at all. They scored with Di Marco. Ciao, the game was over. We didn't react. Today, we had a small reaction, especially in the second half, but the reaction we had was sterile. Ball possession, Sevilla, they didn't care. They said, we are leading 1-0. You want the ball? You want to score? Try. We know that you are not able to score. We know that you are not strong enough to score, that you don't have these offensive patterns, that you are scared. Go, try. Even if you score, it's 1-1 and we are happy because in our home, we will beat you. This is what Sevilla did. So we had the ball possession. We had a bit fluid game, a bit better in the second half, but absolutely not enough. Absolutely not enough. The second half was for me, that goal is coming from a corner kick. I'm happy it came. I will never spit on a goal. I take it. I'm happy. It's keeping open the dreams of Juventus. But that second half was not wow. Huh? Let's be honest, was not wow. Now, let me continue with Zaki. I saw you are praising Angel a lot, but this team Pogba is by far the best player, and DV9, I don't care the price tag, but should be our third choice striker. We limit Keane. His playing time, he's still better player. Okay, Zaki, I praise Angel a lot. Of course, I did. But Pogba is better. What he's showing at the moment, Pogba making the difference. It's a different position. Huh? Angel Di Maria, since he came back from international break, it's not the same Angel Di Maria anymore. No, today I didn't really praise Di Maria. You know, Di Maria did three good things in the beginning, where I was thinking, attenzione, the guy, it's again European competition. It's his competition. Today he will show me the magic. Today he will move me. And no, because then he disappeared. After 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he disappeared. And he was not able to come back in the game. By the way, if I have to say what Allegri did well, was the change of Di Maria. And also the change of Dusan Vlahovic. That is going towards your comment, Dusan Vlahovic, guys. I love Dusan Vlahovic. I like Dusan Vlahovic. I will never say probably what you are saying here, maybe it's a bit exaggerated. But guys, seriously, Vlahovic, I was really angry. I was really angry, but really angry. You know that goal that he missed because then it's offside? You need to score there. The first one is shooting over the goal. He's not able to go on target. The second one, Bono is taking it. It is offside, so it's cancelled. But I don't care that it's offside. You score. You receive a I don't know, that fish there, that luxury fish, the caviar. You receive that caviar pass, fantastic pass. You are in front of the goal and you miss. No, you don't miss. You score. That's what I pay you for, to score these kind of goals. You are in a moment of confidence because you score versus Lecce, versus Atalanta. You go and you score. And you see the performance of Dusan Vlahovic. He missed two times. And he's out of the game. 2 attempts he's missing. One was offside. The other one, he missed it. And then he missed what Jim is saying in the chat, that one-on-one. That one-on-one moment is taking Vlahovic out of the game. I understand, Max, that is changing him. I understand. Then, could Keane have entered? Maybe. I was expecting more from Milik, but the problem is that Keane, it's already a long time that I didn't see him on the field because of that injury, because of that suspension before. So, thank you, Zaki. Thank you, Mohammad Youssef. The team took risk first half, but failed, and played very well second half. I don't agree we played bad 90 minutes. We have the team, but we don't know the formula yet. We lost faith to score more than one goal. Versus Atalanta, you scored 2 goals. Versus Lecce, how much did we win against Lecce? I don't remember. Darius, the throat of Darius still hurts. Grande Darius. I will say we played better in second half. Also because Sevilla, they didn't play. That's always what I say. When Juventus is leading and when you are giving the ball to the opposition, like we did after scoring against Atalanta, at a certain moment, we gave them the ball. Do you remember? Well, I always say sometimes it's also smart to defend the goal for certain moments of the game, to defend it, whatever. It's 180 minutes. Sevilla, I think they played with experience. I think that Sevilla said to Juve in that second half, play better. Of course, we did changes with Miretti and Kostic to give a bit of magic with Ealing Jr. and Chiesa. Chiesa didn't work really well. Ealing Jr. in the beginning, especially in the beginning, surprised on that left side Sevilla. But then we went back on sterile ball possession. And if you're looking, how many times did we really go on target? 2 times? One with Ealing Jr. and then one with Gatti. I believe we had 2 shots on target, guys. Let me check to be sure. 2 shots on target. One with Ealing Jr., one the goal with Gatti. 5 shots on targets for Sevilla. 5 in the first half, 0 in second half. So yes, better, I agree. We have the team, we have elements of the team, but for me, I continue to repeat it. For me, we don't have the team for one simple reason. Our team is not able to play with a 4-man defense because you have an Alexandro, because you have a Danilo, because you have a Cuadrado. Why it's Serie A? Because I'm a dumb head, and because I forgot. I was confused. But that's why we don't have a complete team to play in a 4-man defense. And when we are playing with 3, well, you are wasting people up front. A Ealing Jr., a Di Maria, a Dusan Vlahovic, because if you are playing with only 2, you are making it even more difficult for Dusan Vlahovic to play more isolated. So then you try to put a bit more players up. Alan Yeterian, I agree with you, Beppe. Locatelli can't play his game when Bonucci is playing because he's missing his horizontal pass, because he can't play under pressure. But I agree, Alan, this is something I repeat, I believe, since last season already. When they are playing, both, disaster. Because Bonucci is looking for these long balls, which is a characteristic of Bonucci. At a certain moment, he's doing an opening with his left foot that is really beautiful. So Bonucci, less than in the past, but still mastered that. But he's looking for it to build from the back with long passes, which was probably the goal of Allegri, to play like that, to split and to go over the lines of Sevilla, to use the energies of Di Maria and so on. By the way, I didn't understand the initial position of Di Maria at all, but totally not. I will show you with the tactical pass in a second, but let me continue. But I agree, on that one I agree. Thank you to Alan Yeterian. Let me also thank Samir Sami, 7 months with us. We need the best 11 to start next week or we lose. Samir, the big question is, who are our best 11? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Let me check if I forgot some people. Yeah, of course, I forgot. Nirai, 5 months. Let me go faster, guys. Thank you, Nirai. Player getting in each other way. I will show you with the movements that we made. That was really bad. I will show you. It was a disaster. Players getting in each other's way. Performance was lackluster. I believe Sevilla were there for the taking. We need faster ball movement. No excuse. You know what's the problem, Nirai? I will answer you on that faster ball movement. I agree, but the problem is that if you are already missing accuracy when you are playing slow, imagine when you are playing faster. Imagine when you are playing faster. This team, when they conceded that second counterattack, they were mortified. Do you say in English mortifié? They were dead. They were like ghosts walking. It was a totally disaster. Florian, thank you, Nirai. Thank you, Florian. For me, it's clear that this team is overcomplicating football. For us to score a goal, all the stars should align. It's harder to be a striker at Juve now. Yeah, I agree. We are overcomplicated. But it's not even overcomplicated. You know who is sometimes overcomplicated? Manchester City. Manchester City sometimes is overcomplicated. Pep Guardiola's Barcelona was overcomplicating because sometimes they were playing so well and sometimes they were trying to go until, dribbling on the line of the goal with Neymar that you said, but shot, score. You did all the work, score. Juventus is not even doing that. You can't even say that Juventus is trying to overcomplicate things. At a certain moment I see Quadrado that is 3 meters from Chiesa without any pressing. Zero pressing. Not on him, not on Chiesa. They are just like this. He's giving the ball like 3 meters up front. That's a disaster. Alexandro giving the ball back to Sevilla, putting us in danger at a certain moment in the second half. So many stupid things that you are not able to do a pass. Even Ealing Jr. Doing the best. Ealing Jr. was overcomplicating. Ealing Jr. I agree. Juventus is not even able to do the simple things. So imagine complicating things. But I understand. Thank you, Florian. 5 claps. If we were any other team, the ref would have checked VAR. Inter, Milan, or even Napoli would have gotten a penalty. But that I started with that. And try, guys. Honestly, make me a favor. Try to understand that I am not blaming the 1-1 because of that penalty. Even if we would have lost 1-0, I would not have blamed on that penalty. That has nothing to see. The performance with that penalty, if we would have scored that 1-1, would not have changed in any way my opinion about the disaster performance, the disaster lineup, the disaster changes, anything. It would have not changed a single thing. Even if we would have won, I would have been here in the beginning of the live with a small smile. I would have celebrated the win because I always celebrate a win. But the performance would have remained the same. A team that was a total disaster because of the fear in the first half, and in the second half a team that was sterile, not playing really, really well. I agree also with Don V. Sevilla deserves more yellow cards also. On the other side, I totally agree with 5 claps when he's saying the other ones would have received it. Yes, and also this is something that is entering the nerves, the head of our players. Here, this guy, Gatti. We'll speak about why he didn't play. 500 appearances for Bonucci. Congratulations. It's hard to say, because it's a pity. I know Bonucci. I'm sure I saw every single game of Bonucci. I saw Bonucci 500 times with Juve in official games. So it's sad to see the decline of Bonucci since a few seasons now. It's not new. It's really sad to see the decline for a player. I hope he will be also smart enough to say at the end of the season, I leave. I would love, guys, but seriously, and then I continue with the other messages, I would really love that Bonucci himself says, look, ragazzi, let's go. Let's win that Europa League. Let me lift that trophy in the air, share it with Danilo. I hope he does if we win. And then that he said, I have 1 more year of contract, but ragazzi, we won in Europe. We did it as a team. I won so many Scudetti. I won Coppa Italia. I won Supercoppa. I won the Euro with Italy. That has nothing to see with Juve. But anyway, I win a European competition. Guys, the armband, I did 500. I am in the top of Juve. And I will always remain, even if people will continue to hate. But thank you, I leave. I hope so. If he doesn't, he doesn't. What do you want? Mohamed Youssef, start of the season, I said I was scared from Allegri experiment all the time. Now, no way you play 90% tactics and expect players to have patterns. But we know it, We know it, Offensively, Allegri this season, and I said it also, Mohamed. You remember we said it. Don't expect that in the last 10 games of the season, suddenly we'll start playing with patterns. You know what changed? But seriously, you like it or not, the mentality of Juve to start games attacking. And that changed, you know when? In the first time against Bologna. Then you said, maybe it was casualty. No, because we continue with Lecce. Wait, let me tell you all the games that we changed our way of playing. It was Bologna, Lecce, Atalanta. 3 games in a row. And today, you like the performance or not, today we started as well like this. We started attacking. We started with an offensive idea. But then, guys, you're correct, Mohamed. The patterns will not arrive like this. This is something you have to start. You have to build on. Maximus King, what are you speaking about? Maximum King, basta. You're an attention seeker. You're an attention seeker. I have no idea. Guys, I'm speaking about how bad Allegri was since the first minute of the life, and we are speaking since 37 minutes. I'm telling you that he's starting the lineup really bad, that he's stupid in changing Ealing Jr. I'm telling you so many things. You're finding excuses. Tell me the excuse that I said for Allegri. No, it's not new. That's the problem. He's not new. Mamma mia. Give me the excuse I said for Allegri today. Go back. I'm waiting. Tell me the excuse. Mama, you are making me angry. Sometimes you are making me angry. You know what? If you're not able to give me the excuse I found for Allegri now, I will not answer you for the next month. Because I know your name, I know. Because you know what you are doing? You are looking for attention. Today you receive it. Now, from now on, if you're not evil, look, it's 44. At 46, if you didn't give me the excuse that I said today for Allegri, I will not answer you for the next 3 months. Maximus, you are able to say Bonucci is bad this season, but you can't say Allegri is bad this season. Maximus, okay, this is the most stupid things. So, from now on, we are today, Thursday, the 11th of May, until the 11th of June, I will not answer any of your comment. Ciao. You're making me angry. No, it's going to my... I'm already angry with the performance, with the penalty not given, with Allegri, with Bonucci, with Alexandro, with the referee, with Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio, with Seferin, with the fact that probably next year we will not play Europa. And then you have people that are coming in and they are here and they are annoying me with these kind of comments. It's not my fault if you are not watching my videos. You know how angry I am. You understand how angry I am. No, because I have to go on the live of Juve and people, they have to come and they have to say you are bald. Of course I am bald. What do you want? Oh. Yeah, I'm not a friend of people. I'm not the brother of people to come here to say, bald man, old man, go fuck you. What are you thinking? It's not because I have a YouTube channel that I'm a public figure that you can go and insult me or saying things that I never said in my life. What are we speaking about? What are we speaking about? No, but at a certain moment, I am friendly, I am funny, I have patience, I understand everything. No, Maximus, you are trolling me, and it's not the first time, saying I find excuses for Allegri. What are you talking about? What are you talking about today? What are you talking about since the beginning of the season? What are you talking about? What do you want? That I say #out? No, I already told you I don't do this kind of things. I'm 41 years old. I don't do this kind of talks because it solves nothing. And from the moment that you will be as old as I am, you will maybe or hopefully mature as I am, you will probably understand that it helps nothing. Does that mean that I want Allegri to stay? No. Does that mean that it makes sense to sack Allegri today? No. You are making people angry with stupid comments. Let me continue because otherwise we will go. I want to speak about football. Dr. A, second half, we had possession but no creativity for 90 minutes. I agree. Did we play well? Let's be honest. No, we didn't. If we want to settle for less, yes, we played well. No, I don't believe we played well, Dr. A. But that's what I said as well. Huh? Juve need to format. Pogba, Gatti, thank you. Forza Juve. Look, where was it? I made a lista. Guys. Alexandro should not be renewed. Cuadrado should not be renewed. Rabiot will not stay. Szczesny, if you're out of Europe, paying 7 million euro for Szczesny, it's a lot. And I have, look, hey, by the way, we didn't speak about Szczesny, but he's saving us today again. Huh? He's saving us again today. Huh? But anyway, I would love him to stay. But the problem is, of course, if you have a 6.5, 7 million salary without Europe, you have to find money somewhere. Then, Paredes. No. Vlahovic. Look, if you're out of competition, you're losing 100 million euro. That money needs to come from somewhere. That money needs to come from somewhere. Weston McKennie. Arthur. I put Zakaria, it's the only one that I would say, why not? Because I think that he has potential. I think that he really has potential, but anyway, not with Allegri. Because Allegri doesn't see something in him. But you have a new sporting director, you sit down, you have to format. You have to format also with Max Allegri. I believe that Max Allegri, it was a really difficult season due to him, but also with all what happened. Super difficult season for Max Allegri because of him and because of exterior things that are totally crazy. Guys, at a certain moment you have to take a decision, but not today. Now you finish the season with Alexandro is there until the end of the season, guys. Huh? Cuadrado as well, maybe even next year, but they are here until the end of the season. We are with them. We try to do the best we can with them, but I want better than what we saw today. And I was hoping that the lesson that we learned against Inter, that we would not have done it today, and we did it again, and we need it again. But I agree, huh? I agree. And in that list, there is no Pogba and Gatti because I really count on them. Was penalty not given because Rabiot shot before contact? Well, Rabiot is going, indeed, and he's first touching the ball. But that foot of the defender is super high and really on him. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, Sam, without any hesitation. Zaki Warfa, let me come back on you first. Let me say thank you to Limo, 7 months. Looked like our players were afraid in the front, but they were super afraid. I agree. Thank you, Limo. 7 months with us. Ninip Baranto, that's later. Ninip Baranto is going full power. Thank you, Ninip. But guys, I didn't say it, huh? I didn't say it. You say it yourselves, but guys, it's so obvious. It is so obvious. It's big like a house. You can't, guys. You can make mistakes. And I believe that in football, you have decision against you. You have decision that are benefiting you. And at the end of the season, it balances itself. Sometimes in a season, you have a bit more. The season after, you have a bit less. And it compensates himself. More or less. But guys, if you're looking at the last seasons, we lost Supercoppa with that. We lost Coppa Italia, I speak about last season, because of these strange decisions. This season, they put so many difficulties on Juve because of these strange decisions. Napoli, Roma, Salernitana, and I missed a lot. Where you say at a certain moment, not only off the field, but also on the field, what do these guys need to do? And with all the disaster game we have, with the injuries, with the bad preparation, with the physical disaster, with Allegri that is not able to give some offensive patterns, with changing the formation for the 103rd time in 103 games, we are second in Serie A. We try. Zaki Warfa, thank you, buddy. If Keane missed that chance, we have crucified him all night. Easy target. DV9 finished was the only thing I thought he was good at, cause the rest of the game he's horrible to watch. Please, what else he's good at? But no, look, today, if you go back and you watch the Twitch and you look at the minute where he missed that goal, I went away. And I believe you can even hear that I took, the pillow, and I screamed in it because I was so angry. Because I was so angry with Dusan Vlahovic on that. There you score. Because I knew it. Juventus is wasting. You know what I said today? You have 5 attempts. I want to see at least 2 goals by Juventus. You know how many attempts we had today? 11 attempts. I believe in the first half we had like 4. 2 on target. 1 goal that arrives at the 97th minute. It's not enough. And Dusan Vlahovic, I can forgive him. Young player. First time that he's at high level, that he needs to prove himself. Because in the past, he was not proving himself. He was in a positive wave and he was doing well. But now this time he needs to prove himself. He had that growing pain. He still has that growing pain. It's a difficult season without preseason. Whatever you want to. I understand that it's difficult for a striker when he's not scoring, because a striker needs to score to feel good. Guys, how many strikers did we see in our life that have these difficult moments when they don't score, and more you don't score, more you have difficulties. But now he's coming from 2 games where he's scoring. He's coming from Juventini, all of us that defended him for what happened in Atalanta. We are all together with him. We are protecting him. One-on-one disaster. But it's not even that you miss. Missing is part of life. Failing is part of life. For me, it's the reaction. If you give up, it's a problem. I saw the same things with Milinkovic-Savic, for example. That from the moment it's high, he totally disappears. World Cups. Milinkovic-Savic. Look at Milinkovic-Savic. That's why I made a video about him a few months ago where I said, I'm not sure. Then, Dusan Vlahovic, from the moment that he will calm himself mentally, I continue to believe that he's a fantastic player. Calma. That's the first. Otherwise, he put himself out of the team alone. It's unbelievable. Nano, Beppe, first, you are a legend. No. Second, what do you think would be the best solution for Vlahovic to score more constantly again? First of all, I'm not a legend, but thank you for your message, Nano. What I think the solution would be for Vlahovic, I just answered right before I read your comment, that he's maturing in his head and understands that if you're not able to do a one-on-one dribble, it's a shame. Yeah, because you should be able to do that. But it's okay that you continue to play, that you don't go out mentally, totally mentally of the game, because that it will be even worse. So for me, this is on him. He needs to be better in protecting the ball. Today there was Trezeguet. Guys, there was Trezeguet in the stands. Trezeguet is the best striker on the planet, of the world, of the universe. You don't believe me? I know you don't believe me. You think I'm exaggerated. David Trezeguet is the best real number 9. I'm not speaking about Messi, whatever, the number 10s. Speaking about the number 9, a real lethal number 9. There were 2 players. Inzaghi, Pippo, and Trezeguet. Trezeguet was the best player on earth in terms of number 9. The guy, you know how he was playing? He was able to play with his back in front of the goal. He didn't need involve 5 balls per. He didn't care. Trezeguet, he was there. He was taking with him 2 defenders. He was waiting all game. He was a panther, una pantera. He was paying attention, agile. Yep. And he was taking that ball with the header. He was giving it back centrally to a player, or on the left, or on the right, always with the header. Boom, boom. But he didn't need to control, Ball. Stop and go. Stop giving the ball and going. Always in the right position. Fast. Boom. The defenders, they couldn't keep him because he was fast in turning. He didn't need 100 balls. Then, if the ball was going in the box towards him, boom. If the ball was not going towards Trezeguet, he was going towards the ball. And he didn't care about, but it's my left foot, I'm not good enough, or it's my right foot, I'm not good enough, or the ball is half high, or it's too... He was taking that ball. And you know how? In training session. Training, left foot, more than everyone. He stayed there because he knew that he was not technically as gifted as other ones. Training, left foot, right foot, bicycle kick, header, control, boom, go, always repetitive. He felt the goal. He didn't need all these complaining, I'm not scoring 1 goal. Hey, he was there. 1 touch, 1 goal. Guys. Now, of course, Starboy, of course. If you ask me about Van Basten, fantastic. Ronaldo Ronaldo, the R9, fantastic. Of course. Guys, I'm exaggerating. But Trezeguet, in his style, he was the best. Of course. Ronaldo from Inter. Let's say Ronaldo from Barcelona, Real Madrid. Let's say that. I prefer. Fantastic player. Fantastic. But it's a different player. But you know what's the difference? Ronaldo, he had everything. He had a part of the skills, if not everything, a la Trezeguet. But he had the dribbles, he had the velocity, he had the change. But Platini is another player, guys. I will continue with the message. I will come back on the game because I need to show you some movements and something that were really horrible today. Yeah. But wait, Platini is different. But I'm really speaking about the number 9 that was able to go. Batistuta, fantastic players, guys. Of course. But you know that for me, if you're playing at Juve, you're already better than the other ones. But the placement. Trezeguet, Lewandowski, you can a bit compare. Yeah. Even if probably Lewandowski is playing even more the ball than Trezeguet. Trezeguet was not playing the ball. He didn't need to. You know what? To answer that question of Nano, I would probably take Trezeguet and I would put the Trezeguet. Trezeguet was there today. You know what I would do with Vlahovic? I would send him not in the locker room. I would send him to the skybox, and I will say, talk with Trezeguet. I will tell him, talk with Trezeguet. Let Trezeguet explain a bit. That's what I would do. But again, I repeat, I think that Dusan Vlahovic, it's a matter of time before he comes top. But he needs to become better in some parts. Thank you, Ennis, for becoming a member of the channel. Really appreciate it, Ennis, that you find the courage after my rant with our guy there, that I know the name. I wrote it down. 1 month. Alexis Karaguezian. Beppe, thank you, Alexis. I just came back from celebrating the 1-1. I can't believe him saying this, but honestly, if we lost that game 1-0, it would have been over. Juve are really terrible at coming back to win a game. So thank goodness we got it. You're right. Losing 1-0 at home, I don't see Juventus able to come back. Alexis. You know why? Because we have difficulties to score. And if we score, you're welcome, Anis. Don't tell me thank you. If we score, we would have pushed so much that you would have conceded a counter-attack in their home, guys. And even if you score, these guys, they are so used to crazy remontada or the cup. They really believe until the end for that cup. Losing 1-0, it was over. Now, guys, the sad thing is that losing 1-0, you go and you would have seen a Juventus starting the game. Now, forget about it. It will be again a game of managing and blocking Sevilla until you find the space. Until you find the space. But you're right, Alex. I agree. I totally agree with you. 1-0 would have mean ciao. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Let me check. Ennis, we said. Alexis, we said. Nano as well. Ninip as well. Zaki Warfa. Sam. Dr. A. Mohammad Youssef. Limo, I already said. Amir. I didn't say Amir. Miretti needs more playing time, but semi-final Europa. Okay, that's a really good one from Amir. Why? I will come back on it. Why? For one simple reason. But first, Ricardo from Australia is laughing because he's saying, Beppe, Gattinho, come on, we go to Spain to win, Beppe. And then he said, Beppe, rant more often. No, because it's not nice. I really try to respect everyone and everyone's opinion. But you know that if you come after, especially in post-game life, where I am already full of tension, of passion, and if you say Allegri out, you say Allegri out. If you say smart things, and a lot of you, 99% are saying smart things, and it's great. Sometimes you say stupid things, like I say stupid things, because I said a lot of stupid things. If you want to criticize me for making mistakes when I'm speaking, for not watching and reading your comments fast enough, or whatever, you are right to do so. I have no problem. You know, I went on Reddit, and I was reading a bit the comments that they, with my name. I saw a lot of people that were not insulting me, or some were insulting me, and I speak about the last 2 years. I watched a bit with my name. I didn't even answer because I understand it's an opinion, it's a fair opinion, What I don't like is that you enter on my channel, because we love it or not, it's my channel. You enter my channel and you are saying fake things. Especially in a day where I start with my first sentence and I continue to say that today, especially today, not only today, but especially today, a lot is because of Allegri that you are saying, but you are defending Allegri. No, it's not correct. But on the other side, what makes me happy, in all these comments of Reddit about GJustjuve, I saw one guy that said, it was a topic about how long you are a Juventino and why did you become a Juventino. He said, I'm a Juventino since a few years, and a big part of me becoming a Juve is thanks to GJustjuve. One. I saw multiple of these comments on Instagram, on Twitter, and I'm really honored. But even if it's just one, it's much. I don't care about the insults. Just one that became a Juventino thanks to me, guys. I'm proud. I'm super proud. So I take the insults, but not when you're saying things that I never said. This makes me angry. Ricardo from Australia. Mlaggio, mark my words. In the next 2 years, Dusan will win the European Golden Boot. He has a lot of potential. But I agree. I don't know if it will happen in the next 2 years, but I agree. I really believe in Dusan. I really believe in Dusan Vlahovic. that small step, but he's a monster. Huh? He's really a monster. I really believe in him. Really. The German rest was obviously the worst thing about the game. I still hope Juve don't renew Alexandro. Mark 1, the true fake ones are those saying Allegri out when they know that this is not going to happen this season. Second leg will be a nightmare. But you know, that's what they said against Nantes, against Freiburg. They were saying La Beaujoire is crazy, crazy, crazy. Against Sporting, do you remember? All people were saying it's over. Sporting, it's over. That 1-0 is not enough. When we go there, they eliminated Arsenal. It's over, it's over, it's over. That's why, you know, it can be, huh? It can be, of course, huh? But one game, it's not the other one. Grande Gatti. Okay, let me show you one important thing that I wanted to show you since long. It's already 1 hour now. Wait, I need to show you something. Okay. We play like this. Again, I totally don't understand, but seriously, I really don't understand. Ciao, Henrik. I don't understand why you are playing with Locatelli Bonucci. They are playing with long passes on the wings and centrally, both of them. They have the same play style. So I totally don't. For me, this is ununderstandable. The thing is that today we didn't play like that. Today we played like this. Okay? We play like this. That's how we start the game. 4, and I believe 3-3. But you know what I see? I see that actually Di Maria is playing here. And Cuadrado is playing here. Kostic is playing here. And Himi is playing here on the right. This is how we started to line up. I said this morning, the big weakness of Sevilla is their left side. So their left side, our right side, their left side. What are we doing? We are putting Di Maria on the other side with Kostic high, with Alexandro here, Cuadrado here in the back, and Vlahovic that is playing a bit more on the right side. I don't understand how we line up. What is the thing? Miretti is going here, Rabiot is going here, that Di Maria is playing lower, and he was, I believe, as well here. I believe it was like this. I really believe it was like this at a certain moment. This is how we were playing with Di Maria here. He was really as a winger. Seriously, I promise you it was. I promise you this was how we were playing. With nobody centrally. Nobody. Like this. This is how we were playing. And I didn't understand. This is how we started. If I tell you that the weakness of Sevilla is here, analyzing it, I'm expecting that you understand that that's where you have to push. Then, if you want to do an experiment, if you want to surprise, why not? But if you see that it's not working, it's not working. And you know the crazy thing? It with all these people that were there on our left side, really, with all these people, you know where we are conceding? On this side. Because what is happening is that everyone is shifting at a certain moment. Like this, with Alexandro, that the only time that he goes up is here. He's going into the box. They are here. He is here. And Sevilla is going here. That's where we concede. Something totally out of this world. I really didn't understand it, but really bad in everything. In really everything. Seriously, it was really bad. Really bad. We were leaving all the center to Sevilla. No, for me, the game was, we didn't play it well. Then, if you play Bonucci again with Locatelli, for me, it's not possible. If you play, guys, Alexandro as a left back, it's not working. Then Gatti, about Gatti. Gatti, if you're looking at Gatti, plays here and there. The last time he's playing against Monza, okay? He's playing twice against Monza. In Serie A, where he's doing an awful performance, and we lose, and then he's winning. No, I believe, yeah. And then, now in Coppa Italia, he's playing, and we win, and then in Serie A, and we lose. Then he's not playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games in a row, he's not playing anymore. Okay? Since there, he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He played in total 9 games from the start. Then he totally disappeared for 10 games in a row because the performance were not 100%. A lot of us were doubting about Gatti. Let's be honest, it's the reality. And then against Freiburg, he comes and he's playing fantastically. Freiburg, Inter, Verona, Inter again, Lazio, Sporting, Sassuolo, fantastic. Then he's resting that return game against Sporting. He plays against Napoli, where he's playing well. Even if we lose 1-0, he's playing well. He's resting against Inter. What a disgusting performance. Again, there, a really, really, really disaster lineup of Allegri. Do you remember? Bonucci, Alexandro, De Sciglio, Miretti. Confusing lineup with Bremer, Bonucci, Alexandro. They never played together. He decided to test them in a must-win game in Coppa Italia. Then we are eliminated. Disaster. And then he plays against Bologna. It's a player that played so much after not playing a lot that he had a dip, and against Bologna, Gatti didn't play really well. So I understand that with Bremer, you don't play Gatti against Lecce and Atalanta because he needed some energy. But if Bremer is absent, today, I now it's too late, but sincerely, I was hoping that Alexandro would not play. Bonucci. Bremer was there. Yeah, I know that you want to play with form and defense. I would have gone with like this, guys. If you're obliged, you're obliged. You're obliged. You're obliged. You know what I would have done? Guys, seriously. If you want to play with 4, if you really want to play with 4 for tactical reason for Sevilla, I would have played like this, guys. Honestly, you play like this. It was... Look. You start like this, guys. You want to play with 4? Play like this. Play like this. You really want to play with Miretti? Okay, play with Miretti. You play Miretti on the left. You play Rabiot here. That was the lineup you had to play today. If you really wanted to play with these men. If you want to play with Ealing Jr., you play with Fagioli. Where is Fagioli? Fagioli here. And you play with Ealing Jr. instead of Kostic. But the defense we don't care about up. That's here, the defense. Needed to be this one. If you wanted to play with 4 men, that has to be the thing. Zaki. Hey guys, really appreciate it. Huh? The amount of time we lost the ball in attacking transition in second half and Danilo cleaned up. Imagine if Bonucci is still playing. Like we conceded first goal. I'm sorry, but he doesn't have legs anymore. No. Look, Zaki, it's really not nice to say because I respect Bonucci really a lot. But probably his best play of today was the fact that he left the field. And it's horrible to say because I really like Bonucci. I really love Bonucci as a person, especially. I know the hate that he received and so on, but he's really a nice guy. Believe me on that one, he's really a really nice person, really family person. He's a nice person. But he's 36. He had, he had so many difficulties this season. Going out because of injury was probably the good team. And indeed, Danilo, he cleaned up a lot today. He cleaned so much today. It was incredible. Then Danilo is not anymore the Danilo of the beginning of the season. I don't see a super informed Danilo. Now you play him. There is no. You play him. Yeah, there is no choice. You play Gatti. What I think about changing Kostic at halftime? Well, what he's doing is doing this. Wait, let's put the original lineup again, so that we can show. So Cuadrado is here, Danilo here, Bonucci, Bonucci, Kostic, Alexandro. Where is Miretti? I will show you the changes that he's doing. More or less it's that, more or less. So what he's doing is taking Miretti out and he's taking Kostic out. And from there, where we were actually, because that's how we kind of were, but it's not true. I told you, we were really like this. We were really playing like this, without any logic, The team was really out of logic. It was not a 4-3-3 or whatever. It was a 4 and then whatever. And then what? It was a 4 whatever. Well, if you're looking, what he's doing is putting in Chiesa and Ealing Jr. And what he's doing is asking Ealing Jr. to be on this side. Kostic is out. Miretti is out. And he's actually playing this. A 4-2-3-1. And the idea of the subs at halftime to play that 4-2-3-1 is perfect. The problem is that in that 4-2-3-1, Di Maria is not able to find his position anymore. While he was finding a bit his position in the first 25 minutes until we conceded, in that second he was totally not able to find his position, and neither Vlahovic. Chiesa was frustrated by himself, and it was not really. It was only Ealing that was doing well. So at the end, I understand that you are changing these two. Bonucci because of injury, Vlahovic because he was not performing. You could have played Keane, but I have no idea how Keane is at the moment after a month without playing. The last game that Keane played from the start of the game is versus Verona. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games that he didn't start a game. Was a bit risky, yeah? Ciao Thomas, ciao Hanin. So what he's doing there is putting Milik, which, guys, recuperated from his injury. I have no problem that he played really bad, Milik. He played really bad. But anyway, I understand the change. And I also understand that you play... Wait, who entered then? Instead of Bonucci? Gatti. I forgot. Of course. He's playing with Gatti. Okay? That's what he's doing. Then, Di Maria is still not working. You're putting Di Maria out, and you have that monster here. That I'm even more pissed off with him than I was. Because how much did we miss a player like that this season? How much did we miss Paul Pogba? He's entering and having an impact that is incredible. 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 Mamma mia, what a player. What a player, what a player. What a player, what a player, what a player. What a player, what a player, what a player. What a player, Pogba. What a player. What a player. Incredible. The difference that he's making. Guys, 0 pass missed. Everything perfect. Look. Here they are. Here they are. Incredible. Incredible. For me, okay, Gatti scoring and luckily, but for me, Pogba, man of the match. Man of the match. Did I read Mlaggio? Yes, I read that. Dushan. Yeah, I read. Pogba is a beast. Zerdest. See you next live. Good night, Beppe. Ciao, Zerdest. We will need win the second leg. I'm happy that you say that. Darius, Pogba with the assist. He was everywhere. Yeah, but seriously, yeah? He was so strong. Ciao, Julian. I will close also in 5 minutes. Di Maria time is over. We should not renew him. He cost too much. And, the thing is with Di Maria, if Di Maria extends, we are saving a lot of money, actually. We nearly paid everything already. Because we paid him, I believe, how much? 6 million euro net. But it's like 12 million gross. If he extend, we actually, because of the decree of the law that you are actually paying 50% of the taxes, you're having a player like Di Maria for one more season for nearly free. I need to do the math. Of course you play. Of course you pay, but the difference because of the 2 years, it's not bad. Danilo Gatti, Bremer, Quadrado. But Bremer is not here, Anin. And you know what is annoying and pity? Juve in Europe, every single time it's the same exact story. Every single time it's exactly the same story. No, I'm speaking about the salary, yeah, Mark. We arrive in a fundamental European competition and we lose important players. How many times Chiellini, Dybala, Bremer now? How many times? How many times? How many times? It's annoying, huh? I was happy to see a formation change at halftime, but Allegri has played so many different formations that I get the players get confused. I don't think it was about confusion because at the end, 3-5-1. Nah. Di Maria, I already read that. Gatti, Zwaghi speaking with Aldo. It's been 3 games in a row. Impact. No, he's growing, yeah. Beppe, would you take Asensio from Real Madrid? No. No, I don't like I don't like the name of Asensio, guys. Asensio is giving me nightmares because every time that I will say his name, I will think about Real Madrid 4, Juventus 1. Asensio, the fourth one. No, leave me alone. Brandon, what our season could have been with a football, incredible. Could have changed a lot of things, but that's why Allegri was pissed off with Pola. You remember?
Do you remember?
He was really, really angry because he really counted on him. He felt like abandoned by Pogba. Of course, even Stevie Wonder was calling for a penalty. Chervin, really sad to see Link Jr. getting cancelled by his own coach. It was to favor Chiesa, but a lot of people were saying, you can hate on Allegri. Today, Allegri has it all wrong, huh? He had it all wrong, and we agree. But on the other side, I would not complain about why Chiesa is not starting. Guys, let's be honest. We all saw why Chiesa is not starting at the moment. Mlaggio, Beppe, I think Sevilla is a weak team. I agree. We are much better. We should be. We are not, but we should be. We desperately need a change of mentality and a player like Pirlo or Pjanic who can invent a goal. Well, the Pirlo or Pjanic would have been Paredes, but Paredes also disappointed all of us. And Allegri in first place. That's why he's not playing. That's why he's not playing. He was really disappointed in Paredes because that was for him the idea of Paredes to do that job. To also unlock Locatelli in a mezzala position. Was beautiful, huh? Tomorrow we will see it, huh? I agree with Pueblo Juve, our friends from Pueblo Juve, I agree. Ask it to your, what is it? The guy, the Italian one that is working in South America, that is doing the commentary and always speaking bad about Juve because he likes Inter. Ask him if it's normal that you have Salernitana, that you have a Napoli, that you have today. Ask him. Ask him. But theoretically, yes, but it's normal. Huh? They are all working for Seferin because Seferin is the boss of the UEFA. They are working for UEFA, so yeah, logically yes. Calvo said he will appeal the next judgment. Oh yeah. Yeah, but wait, because there are so much things going on that Pogba. That ball that he's keeping on his head for 3-4 minutes. You know what? When the shirt will be out, I think the new shirt I will buy again with number 10. Of course. Then he will be injured, but I will buy again. People are saying no. You know I will do it. I will do it. It's in Football Italia, but I don't follow Football Italia. Wait, which Football Italia? Because there are two, huh? The one from my friend Foot Italia from my friend, or Football Italia. The Football Italia, I don't follow that. I think I blocked them. Mute, I believe. No, because they are always speaking bad about Juventus. At a certain moment, No, they are really, really bad. They are really bad. I went really crazy with them because I didn't know really them. I know that they are really huge in UK and that they did a lot, but no, these guys from Football Italia, they are really, really, really bad. So this one is great. Wait. Italian football news. So Italian football news. They have a site and so on. I like them here with their site. They're really nice. Really nice. I really like them here, these guys. If you want to follow Italian football, go here. Really well done. But don't go on the other guys. They are really, 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 really bad. Really bad. You see, AJ? He's blocked. I don't block because actually I never had an interaction with them, but I muted them because every time they were speaking bad. And you know what? They have so much follow and they speak constantly bad about Juve. It's like an English Gazzetta dello Sport, basically. Then, everyone is doing whatever they do. Huh? Did you manage to find it? No, yeah, of course I found one, but I knew where to go. I was laughing when I said, give me a site. I know where they are. Huh? But no, I don't spend €1,000 for a shirt. Are you crazy? Yeah, Gypsy is right, huh? They are, yeah. But they are smart, huh? They know if they speak. It's the Gazzetta method. You see, Pueblo Juve blocked them. You see, it's the Gazzetta method. They have 30% of Juventini and they have 70% of anti-Juve because there is no, you don't in your Juve, or you love Juve and you are Juventino, or you hate Juve. Well, when they are writing about Juve, they are writing bad about Juve so that the 30% of Juventini, they will read it because they want to be informed and they will speak about it because they will be angry. And they will say, what are you writing about Juve? This is no, blah, 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 and they will, blah, blah, blah. And the 70%, they will be happy because they are speaking about Juve. You know that Gazzetta dello Sport, RDS, the group RDS, and Gazzetta dello Sport and so on, in the month of March, and they had 60% more sales on paper sold. They were saying that the Juve cases and follow and so on, it was more followed than Mercato. Why do you think they speak bad about Juve? Eldar, Beppe doesn't read my comments. Too much unfairness towards Juve. Of course, Eldar. If we win this cup this year, for me, it will be one of the most remembered. You know what, Eldar? I kind of agree. If we win that cup against everyone and everything, build a statue to every single player, to Allegri, to whoever. I don't know who is there in La Continassa, but build them a statue. Also to me, guys, seriously, I deserve a statue. If we win the Europa League, which I didn't even want to participate, seriously, you know, in the beginning, my son, he says, but it's still an important competition. I said, yeah, but you don't want to play Europa League. If you win, it's not the same as the Champions League. It's true, it's not the same. You know, I'm always like confused. Celebrating a Europa League, it looks like you're celebrating the Cup of the Losers. You know what I mean? It's really strange. Like, it's really strange. I have difficulties with celebrating it. But guys, seriously, if you win this one, with all the drama season we had, injured player, strange mercato, the board resigning, Gazzetta dello Sport with Fabiana Della Valle, that is every day she's chasing and stalking. If I was Allegri, I would send her, investigation of the police. I said, she's stalking me. She's really stalking. She's obsessed with me. She's stalking me. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, that's another discussion. But with Seferin that is threatening us openly, with this, mamma mia, 15 points, no 15 points. With what is happening there, the referee, all. If we win the Europa League, for me, it's like Champions League that we won. It's like the Champions League that we won. I don't know if we will arrive in the final. You know the scenario, guys. Write it down, clip it. I know that Sir Razi will remember. Napoli won the Scudetto. Look, I know it has been said online as well, but it's a plan that I have. I was scared to say it, but I believe that all of us Juventini, we have the same plan. Napoli won the Scudetto. Inter will win the Champions League. Juve will go into the final of Europa League, but we will lose against Roma with a goal of Dybala. Decisive goal of Paulo Dybala. Then we will arrive top 4, but they will take us out a lot of points to keep us in Conference League, because Conference League is even worse than not playing European competition. Conference League is the worst because nobody's watching, nobody cares, nobody's buying the rights to watch Conference League. It's like strange teams that you are playing really far away in strange fields without lights, without grass. They don't even have VAR. We are playing in these kind of things. And you are playing every time on Thursday since the beginning of the season, so that makes it even more difficult. So they will, cancel us from Europa League, from Champions League. They will put us there. On top of that, we will have 50, 60 million fine to pay. Conference League, Juve good for young player. I don't know, because the problem is Conference League. Yeah, you can play. It will be a disaster. The worst nightmare. Guys, then I stop everything. If this happened, all that we pay 50, 60 million euro. We lose the mom. No. Disaster. Hopefully, it's not happening like that. Hopefully not. But there are what I said. There is always a possibility. In everything I said. Sorry, Beppe. I will take this title as they don't come every day. I am getting old to champ. Indeed. Oh, grande Riccardo. Fede Europa Gatti, the message here from Giratina70. Fede Europa Gatti, bellissimo il messaggio, beautiful message. Guys, I don't know. I said Inter will win the Champions League. I say it. I not since yesterday. I say it since guys. Faster you accept it, better you will digest it. You will see. Faster you accept it, better it will be. Because it is written. And people are saying, oh, Milan, they won against Super Napoli and so on and so on. They destroyed them yesterday. I hope that Milan comes back. But I don't believe it. Mario, he has faith. I don't believe it. But you never know. Yesterday, guys. Yesterday, they outclassed them. They killed. And they are lucky that it's finishing 2-0. They are lucky, but Darius, the feathers, it's only working with Conte. With Inzaghi, it's not even working. I don't believe that Real Madrid will go into the final. Can be, but I have less doubts about Inter going to the final. The other one, I have still some doubts, but I believe that it will be, in a way or another, City against Inter. And City, they will do in their pants because they will be scared. And Inter, they will win. They will not touch the ball. They will win alla Allegri. And then people will celebrate Then they will love the game of Allegri ball, terror ball. But they will win. You will see. 2-1. 2-1 can be like Juve Baba or 1-0. You will see. I hope I'm wrong, Oh, guys, I hope I'm wrong, Of course I hope I'm wrong. Today someone said, what was it? Someone said, hey, Beppe, are you happy with that fake story? That's one of the stories that is making me the most angry ever on earth. Beppe, it will be good for Italian football that an Italian team wins Champions League. What does that even mean? You believe that because you believe that Inter wins, or Milan, whatever, that they will take the money and they will share like Robin Hood, to all the clubs, and they will say, here, we received, I don't know, 110 million from Europa because we arrived until the final and we won it, let's say 120, and we will give money to everyone so that everyone can build a stadium. Or it's not enough for everyone a stadium, so we will give 10 million euro to the top 10 teams so that they can invest in the youth development. Guys, if Inter wins, it's good for Inter. It's really good for Inter. If Milan wins, it's good for Milan. If Roma wins, it's good for Roma. It's good for individuality. What does that even mean for Italian football? The day that they will bring me stadium, I will say, it's starting. The day that they will be able to identify and ban racism, I will be happy. The day that we will have solutions to improve our youth academy, instead of waiting that they are 25 and still calling them young players, and I'm not speaking about Juve, but about the system in Italy, then I will be maybe not celebrating, but happy for Italian football. You know what they are waiting to solve Italian football? The World Cup in 2032, to invest in stadium. That's what they are waiting for. They clearly said it, This is the only solution to do it. That's what they are doing. 2032. So probably the work starts in 2030. They are solving nothing, because the stadium will not be owned by the clubs. It will still be owned by the cities. And they will rent it to the club, so it will solve zero, because you are actually repeating the same mistakes that you did. That means you can't work on commerciality, you can't do this, you can't do that, because it doesn't even own you. So the clubs, they don't want to... the club doesn't even want to... how can I say there? The club doesn't want to invest because it's not their stadium. And then the city are saying, we don't invest because anyway, you are still here and you need our stadium, so why should we invest? And you're repeating the same problem. So 2030, you will have a slightly bit of improvement. And then after 10 years, you will be back to square. That's the problem. That's the reality. And guys, I'm not lying to you. I'm really telling you the reality. Unfortunately, it's true. Unfortunately, it's true, what I'm telling you. But winning the Champions League it will not mean. Do you really believe, seriously, guy, answer me honestly, do you believe that if Inter wins the Champions League, that Haaland, Mbappe will go to Serie A? Give me other... Bellingham, he will go to Serie A. Give me other top players at the moment. And you tell me if Milan or Inter wins the Champions League, if they will not go to Serie A. Who cares about Inter won the Champions League, so we will go to Serie A? No. Nobody will come. Or, okay, let's speak about Serie A. Serie A. Do you believe because Inter or Milan will win the Champions League, that they will go, give me a good player. Give me the first good player you have in mind. good. Give me a good player. Guys, I need a good player. Nobody, maybe we don't know good players. Ziyech. Ziyech is still... Pedri. This is what I was waiting for. Panus. Do you think that Pedri will go to Salernitana? I was not thinking Salernitana, but I was thinking Roma or Fiorentina or... No. They will not go to Roma, Fiorentina, Brescia, Salernitana, Lazio. Benzema will not go to Lazio. Xavi will not go to what else there? To Napoli. Gavi. This is the reality, that you win the Champions League with one team or not. Then, if you have Napoli, Inter, Juve, Milan, that every year they are arriving in the top 4 of Champions League, then we can speak about it. Then I can tell you, yes, the movement calcio is growing again, because every time you have 2-3 teams that they are arriving there, the movement is growing, there is something cooking there, we cook, like Aman. A single victory, what does it even mean? Then, of course, CBS are doing fantastic, beautiful work, really fantastic work. They are doing these kind of intros, beautiful. But I don't care. You know, when you go to Italy, when you are coming from leagues where Premier League is not caring about you, and then you go to Italy because Premier League didn't want you, and you are young and you want to prove yourself, and then you come back at the end of your career because it's over. And also because you have a... But, you know, seriously, guys, I believe that if we continue like that, in 10 years, maybe 10 is... 10, 15, between 10 and 15 years, I believe that the second league in Premier League, you know, the Division 2, or how do you call that? League 1, or I don't know. Anyway, that second division, I believe it will be better than a lot of other leagues. I really believe that. Anyway. Panuzza again, with a smart comment. I would only go to Juve. Well, look, Panuzzo. Look, Panuz. Championship. Look, Panuz, what you are saying is correct. You know who's going to Juve, Roma, Inter? The players that are supporting them since young. You know, like, if you really loved Juve since you're a kid, or whatever, team, then you can say, no, I don't want to go yet to Premier League, I prefer to... Then it's another story. Ragazzi, we are now in closing time. We are 300 person. I'm asking you guys, seriously, because then I need to prepare, but tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Italian time, so from now on, in 11 hours, a bit more than 11 hours from now on, I will be live on Juventus Twitch with Sara Gunnarsdottir. Who is Sara Gunnarsdottir? It's a midfielder, number 77 from Juventus Women, Iceland, international player. She played at Wolfsburg, she played at Lyon. She did a fantastic documentary on YouTube, 12 minutes. Really well done. In English tomorrow. So it's the first player that I'm doing a full interview in English. I already did Chiesa with some words and question in English, but never did a full players interview in English. So if you can, and if you want to, pop in, say hello, ask your question in English. She will stay 30 minutes with us, so be fast. Would be nice. Would be really nice. Yeah, the story is beautiful. The story is beautiful. Of course, I know that people are working. Not everyone has the same interest in women football. I know that. But it's Juve. It's Juve. It's a beautiful message. It's nice. Also, you support Juve. You support me by your presence. So if you can, tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Italian time, would be really nice. Would be fantastically, really nice if you come and say hello. Thank you, Stavros. Thank you, Sagic. Juve is at least the only club with a vision. Marketing, logo, for example, the stadium is ours. Oh, yeah. There are so many things that Juve did and continues to do. Juventus is thinking about the second stadium, under 23 and young players and women. The other one, they are not even thinking about the first stadium. Aman, 1 year and a half. Happy 18 months. Happy 1 year and a half as a member on the channel. My great friend Aman is working as a crazy. And he's in Italy, I believe. I don't think he went back. He's in Italy. He's enjoying Venezia, la bella Venezia. Venezia is really, really beautiful. So our friend is conquering the world, Aman. Nirai, Beppe, are you still following Boston Celtic? I watched one game. There were so many ads. I went crazy. They are never playing. It's my doubts about basketball is interesting in the last 5 minutes of the game. I'm not an expert, but at the moment, I didn't find the energy to say I will stay up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to watch the game. They are playing every two days. They are crazy. Then they go, they stop, they eat popcorn. I don't understand this game. When I will understand it? I will probably understand it when I will go to the US and I will do my Beppe Discovers American Sports. I will do that. One day I will do it. Beppe Discovers American Sports. And I want to go with a local baseball, basketball, NBA, NHL, WCT, XYZ, TRV, all these letters that for me makes totally no sense. I have no idea what I'm speaking about. But I know that the sports in America, they have always 3 letters. So probably if I go with UFC, you see all these sports there. I want to really go for like 3 weeks. I'm making a big vlog, like in multiple videos. Beppe discovers WWE. Beppe discovers UFC. Beppe discovers NBA. Like just 3 letters. And we go with topics. I would really love to do that. No, I didn't go to Qatar, unfortunately. Ms. Hari, give us a review of Sandra. It's already 1 hour 49 that I'm speaking. I already did that really bad. Beppe discovers America, the next explorer. But maybe I can do that, let me taste in America how McDonald's is different than the one in Europe. I want to see KFC. Also there, every time 3 letters. In America, everything has 3 letters. KFC, all these chains, they have like 3 letters. Everything has 3 letters in America. I really want to do that. I think that would be, and then then seriously, I believe that if I'm obliged to watch a whole game, maybe I will understand better. At the moment, no, Nirai. Jesus Macias, thank you. 15 months, just because, with beautiful hearts. And what is it? I don't understand the animal that you used. I think it's a goat. No, it's a zebra. It's a zebra. Then it makes totally sense. Thank you, Jesus Macias, 15 months with us. Come to Texas. But we are in closing time, and now it's speaking about other things. Beppe, where did you play? What do you mean, where did I play? What is the question? What do you mean, where did you play? About what? Playing what? If I ever thought about involving my son, yeah. I thought of that, and then I changed my mind. Then my son is I believe, he's big enough to decide whatever he's doing with his life, and he's responsible. He's a good kid. He's really a good kid. He's 15 now, but if he does something, I prefer that he's doing something, on his own. You know why? For a simple reason. Because internet is a fantastic place with fantastic people. I met, people like Thomas, Ricardo, Aman, Jesus Macias, people that are fantastic, really fantastic people. Nirai, but so many fantastic people. Sometimes, they write me some messages, we talk. Really nice persons. But you also have the other face. You have the disgusting people. So if my son is doing something one day, he's doing alone, and he will have the credits for what he's doing, and he will have the probably the criticism for what he's doing as well. But at least it's not linked to me. I don't want people to use my son to criticize my son because if you go online and you watch sometimes, they're saying, but it's working for Juve, and you have jealousy, you have people that are discrediting me and so on, and I would be really angry if they start speaking bad about my son because of me. So, makes no sense. But I have a fantastic son. So that's why when I go on vlog and so on, I try to not really involve him in being public. Then if he says, I won't, that's another story, yeah? No, I never took any license. I coached 3 years. I started, the first theory part I read, and I wanted to go. But then I didn't. That's also why I stopped at a certain moment, because I needed. That was the period where I really started to travel a lot. Until COVID, I traveled really a lot, and I had no time. But no, it was a plan. I really wanted to do that. I had a plan. I investigated in it, in a lot of things, how much it would cost and so on. But then no. Elena, grande. What will be YouTube without our Beppe? Hey, Elena, you need to tell me. But I believe they are really great YouTubers. Huh? They are really great content creators. Fantastic people. It's not easy. Huh? I was angry a bit earlier with what was it? Maximus. He's still there. Mamma mia. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Attenzione. No, they will tell me. Babe, I was waiting for you that you said whatever. Oh, Luca, no, but I don't. No. I don't care about that. You know that when I had hair back in the day, sometimes I was also shaving it like that because I don't care. I am not someone that is how can I say, that is easily hurt about criticism. Guys, I'm 41. I have a fantastic wife. I have a fantastic son. I start working on the bottom and I had a beautiful career. I started YouTube. I worked for it. I did something beautiful, I believe. We don't have million in terms of entries, in terms of followers, but it's something I believe really respectable. I love Juventus since I'm a kid, and nobody will beat me in that, in being the first official host for Juve in a really tough time. Probably the next host of Juve next season, or maybe in 2 or in 3. One day it will stop, guys. They will have everything great. But I was the first one that was there, and that worked really, really hard to make players come on the channel, and so on, and so on, and so on. I don't care about Beppe, you have 5 kilos too much. Beppe, you don't have hair. Beppe, you are not speaking perfect. I know who I am. I'm 41. I'm mature. I already did what I had to do, and I have nothing to prove to other people. I have to prove it to myself that I still can, and so on. But when people are saying bald, it's a reality, huh? It's a reality. I don't care. But it's sometimes in moments you come on a Juve channel while your team is losing at halftime. People that are never there, huh? They come and they insult you using that. It's not the word bald, or it's just because they come and they insult you. Who do they think they are to come on the Juve channel and starting to insult me or someone else, huh? If you are not happy about how Juventus is playing, guys, you have a remote. You stop the television and you go to bed. If you don't want to sleep, you play with PlayStation, you watch a movie. If you want to insult, go and insult in front of your television. You are not obliged, huh? Create a group of WhatsApp, speak with your friends. Go on Twitter or whatever, do whatever you want. If you want to insult, but not to me, yeah? Hey guys, I'm the host of Juve. I'm not managing the team. I am not investing in the team. I am not. You don't insult. You're crazy. Why? I believe I made in 3 years and a half of content creation. I believe I show that I am a respectful person, patient person, a funny person, an optimist person, not someone that is, I'm someone that is forgiving, you know, like we have our friend Maximus. He made me angry, but I like him. I'm happy. I'm appreciated that he's here. But people, they believe because it's internet, because you're putting your face on it, that they can come and insult you. Why? Why? That's the wrong thing with internet is fantastic, guys, but seriously, I love internet. I love social media. I love the fact that you are able to have instant knowledge for free. You pay a small fee, but everyone, knowledge is open for everyone. Fun is open for everyone. Entertainment is fun for everyone. When I was a kid, it was difficult. It was difficult to watch the game that you wanted like this. It's so beautiful to be able to speak with people. To be able to speak with people from all over the world. From South Africa, from Australia, from Canada, from Belgium, from... You know, when I created the channel in the beginning, we had a lot of people from India. I didn't know the culture of India really well. Well, speaking with them, learning a new culture, not in detail, of course, not because of YouTube, but people from Iraq, people from Saudi Arabia, from Qatar, from Dubai. You know, we have a lot of religion here. We have a lot of different thoughts. You have women, we have men, we have older people, we have younger people, we have kids, we have whatever. It's fantastic. 20 years ago, it was not possible. 10 years ago, it was not possible. We can exchange, we can learn from each other. I remember when I was 16, no, a bit 15, I believe 15. I was not owning yet a mobile. Or I had one, yeah, I remember. I had the mobile, but it was so expensive. Just to call someone, it was crazy expensive. So what we were doing, I was calling to my small girlfriend at the time. You know, I had a girlfriend, and we stayed hours speaking. But, you know, it was difficult. You had to call at home. And the parents of that girlfriend, they were taking the phone, and they were saying, hey, and then you say, can I speak to your daughter? You know, it was a bit strange. It was really, this is over. Today you have so much accessibility and so on. It's a wonderful place, huh? And again, human being, some, not everyone, of course, but human being is destroying everything. Twitter is a fantastic space. People are making it toxic, not nice. You know, like here, the YouTube channel I created, I'm super proud of it. That's maybe one of the things what I'm most proud about the fact that we can speak, that after 2 hours of life, we are still with 236 people after a draw, and we're not even speaking about football anymore. But this is so nice. So nice. With respect to then you have Gaetano, he's looking for attention. Of course, I see, I don't care. But except of these trolls, we have like 99% of the channel that I'm really proud about. You know. And that's why I'm not jumping on insults about players, about coach. You can criticize today. The coach was really, really bad. Really bad, the coach. Really bad. The players, a lot, were really bad. Some people say, why are they still in my team? The referee was bad. A lot of things were bad today. Could have been easy, you know. Stop not speaking, being angry, breaking everything. But we're done. We can speak. Nice, huh? I'm happy about that. So, Roberto is tired. He misses Juve. Aldo, have been so far from Italy and European football. Coming to your channel has been great way to feel involved in Juve. No, thanks to you, Aldo. Ragazzi, I will close the channel. Ashraf needs to go to sleep because it's 6 in the morning there. And he said, I didn't sleep yet. Fantastico. Okay, guys. In one sentence, Juventus was bad. But Juventus was stronger than a referee. And we were able to let the qualification dreams open, even if it will be tough. It will be not easy at all. Especially if we continue to play like that. I will tell you already immediately, Cremonese on Sunday. I'm a bit scared. But we will come back on that tomorrow. Ciao Anthony Trimboli. Ciao Sir Raz. Ciao Siamak. Ciao to all the Juventini of the world. Grazie, forza. Juve.